All right, what's going on today, YouTube? Welcome back to your favorite cyclist YouTube channel. This week, we're talking about some commuter backpacks. But before we get into today's video, if you are new to my channel, make sure you head down below, hit that subscribe button for me. If you already are subscribed, make sure you hit that bell icon right next to that. That way you get notified every time I upload. That way you don't miss any of this awesome cycling content on this channel. So like I said, today we're talking about some commuter backpacks. And so these in particular from a brand from BANGE. So in the past on my channel, I've reviewed a few different styles of backpacks or bags and different ways to carry stuff on your bike. And I've noticed through the past while on my channel that a lot of you guys are actually commuters. And looking for a good kind of more of a professional style commuting backpack that's not just like, you know, your athletic backpack. Kind of makes a big deal for you guys. Something that looks you look presentable even though you showed up to work on your bike. So when BANGE reached out to me, I said, hey, you know, those look kind of like what I'm looking for a commuter kind of backpack, especially if you're going into an office building. And so I said, okay, send me a backpack. I'll talk about it on my channel, share them with you guys. So BANGE sent me out their backpack here, and I'll be completely transparent here. When I saw them on their website with Chinese characters on some of the pictures, that kind of dropped me to about 50-50 on this backpack. Was it going to be good quality or it was going to be kind of meh? And I'll say the second I unboxed them out of the packaging that came in, I went, wow, these are actually a good quality backpack. And I went, okay, I can talk about these. These are really, really nice. So some of you guys are going to be like, how the heck are you going to talk cool stuff out of backpack? Well, let me show you about these guys here and we'll get into that. So right here, this is the main one they sent me. This is their travel backpack. So travel backpack fits up to I believe it's a 15.5-inch laptop in here. And yeah, it has lots of features that you wouldn't actually think that it has. So number one of my favorite things, this thing is collapsible. So you can see right here, it has 4 different buckles on the outside that will actually collapse the backpack, and you can open it up and you can make it full size, have your water bottle holder, whatever you need to right there. But then say you have a light day at work, you don't need to carry a bunch of stuff. You can collapse this guy to the point where it's thin. It is thin. It's not very thick. That's kind of one of my downfalls of backpacks is even when you carry just a small amount of stuff, they end up being huge. The stuff slides to the back and it makes the backpack act like it's huge when you realize you're carrying like a water bottle, something like that. So the fact it can collapse, love it. Works great. Storage right in this top one for your laptop. Get your laptop in there, your notebooks, all that kind of stuff right up in this top one, right up behind your back. Now, main pocket there. Of course, you have your water bottle holder right on the side. You got, of course, your nice handle up on the top. Then you got your next bag here. And we got our next pocket here. So kind of cool thing with this is it's made for traveling. So kind of made to be able to open up and have access to everything inside. So you can kind of see it has storage for pretty much whatever you need. So you can see here it has a nice kind of zippered mesh storage right here. So if you need to bring a change of clothes to work or even your shoes, right there in that big old pocket right there, so you can fit whatever you need to. I know I've been in that case where I bring a backpack just to change at work. So has that pocket all in there. You can kind of store everything inside there, nice and secure. It has that securement method. Now this other side, you can kind of see it's kind of a different material here, kind of a fancier, different material. So if we open this side up, it does kind of the same deal. So this side is going to be kind of for like your potentially wet stuff. So let's be real here. We ride to work. Depending how far you go, depending how hard you ride, you're going to be stinky, bud. Let's be real here. You're going to be a little stinky. So deodorant in here, you know, a light towel, wipe yourself off while you get changed. Kind of all fits in here. You need a toothbrush, something like along those lines, right in here. Or even if you're just traveling, you want a cool travel bag that has all this stuff built in. Kind of neat that this is all here. And this is all made not to absorb any of that wet stuff that gets put in here. And it's just all built into this bag. It's kind of cool. You don't have to worry about anything else. It's all built in here. And honestly, with everything filled out, you can just lay this whole thing out here. Clothes on this side, toiletries on this side. All there, easy to access, all at once. It's really cool. It's all kind of it's all just in there, easy to use. Now up on the front, of course, we have a couple pockets here. You have a pocket here, a couple mesh pockets, easy to use for just kind of your small stuff right up on the top on the back. And then our bottom pocket here, kind of standard backpack pocket, honestly. Just a big deep pocket goes to the bottom of the bag. Pretty cool how they've kind of designed this backpack around that. Now, let's go ahead and zip this guy up. And I'll show you another cool feature that I honestly didn't know about until I got the bag and started reading the tag. While I was reading the tag here, it showed a picture and it goes, for your eyes only. And I went, what does that even mean? What does for your eyes only mean? I started looking at it, I'm like, is that a lock? Like, how does that work? That's a lock. And it gives you instructions on how to reset the lock. And I said, where's the lock on this thing? I didn't know there was a lock built into the backpack. So where is the lock gonna be? So I started looking around and realized it's right here on the side of the bag. So right here on the side, there is a lock built in for the pocket with your laptop. Smart to think of that's your expensive stuff in this main pocket with the laptop. And it's really kind of neat how it works. You know, is it super high security? I don't know. But it definitely is kind of neat how it works. So it's built into the backpack here. So it's always here, ready to go. It is a dial indicator right here. So pretty much what you're going to do is you just get your zipper pulls and you just click them in right there, and they click in to the lock spots right there. And you can only open it about that far. That's about as far as you can open that guy with it locked. And we go back to, the basic combination 000, and we just push that button. It shoots those zipper pulls right out. It's honestly kind of entertaining how well it shoots those out. So it's not like you're like fighting it at all. You just push that guy and boop, and you're ready to open your backpack. I don't think I've ever seen a backpack that has a built-in lock on the backpack. So that's kind of cool that it has that. So that extra security feature built in there. Really cool. I would say that's one of my other favorite features on this is that built-in lock. What the heck? I mean, that's just cool, right? Locks right on up. Now, of course, you use this guy as a backpack. Got basic straps here. Has a sternum strap, chest strap right here, so you can strap it down on your chest to make sure it's nice and tight with the elastic there. So you can tighten that guy up nice and tight on your chest, as well as, your basic straps here. Now, say you don't want your straps. Say your straps are kind of getting in the way. They have a strap right here on the front. You can push those straps right on down into. Straps stay out of the way. And you can just carry this around just like this. Or put it somewhere and the straps aren't going to get in the way. Kind of nice. Honestly, straps are kind of one of the things that get in the way of everything. Especially when you're a bigger guy and you want it situated nicely on your back. Straps are kind of annoying. So, has a bunch of features. Like I said, I honestly did not think it was going to have this many features when I got the backpack. When I first had him send me one, I didn't think it was going to have this many features. So let's go ahead, let's tighten this guy up. So it does have locking tabs here for tightening up the straps. So we'll go ahead and pull that guy tight right there. Lock it down. Let's grab this guy, pull it tight. It actually makes it really easy to use. Whoop, there we go, lock it down. Got our sternum strap right here. All right. Whoop. All right, and there's our backpack right there. Like I said, it's a good-looking backpack. It does a really good job for being a backpack, for something that you can carry on with you. It's not too big. It's not too small. Like I said, commuter, travel backpack, works really good. That's kind of one of the reasons I saw it, looked at kind of the features of it, and went, that could be a really good bicycle commuting backpack. Let me show people this. So, along with the backpack, they also sent me another bag, which I honestly didn't expect them to send. I just thought they were sending out just the regular backpack. So the other bag they sent me is this guy here, and they call this a chest bag. And so when I heard chest bag, I was like, what the heck is a chest bag? So chest bag essentially means you can put it kind of on your chest, like so. So you can mount this kind of up on the front, or like I kind of know it as, it's a sling backpack. Kind of the way I think of it. Goes on your back right there over one shoulder. Nice and secure. So, cool thing with this guy, you can either throw it over just like I did. There's a buckle strap right here, so you can put it on and then buckle it after that. Or there's also down here at the bottom, there is a little clip. So the clip, you can also just unclip it, pull it off that way, clip it back on. It also has a screw lock right here. You screw that on, and that guy's not opening down at the bottom. So it kind of adds extra security there, and that actually feels really good quality, which again, impressed on quality wise here. So nice and secure on your back, more minimalist thing. Kind of if you were just booking it around town, didn't need a bunch of stuff, this little guy is definitely a good option to go with. So let's talk about some features on this guy. So of course, it's going to talk about the strap already. So of course you can mount your sunglasses right up here on the logo regular handle here. This guy has a hidden pocket right back here in the back of it, which is kind of cool. And it's actually a decently large pocket. It is probably about the size of the bag itself back here. So kind of a hidden pocket back here. So your phone, whatever you want to put in there, kind of keeps it a little bit more hidden than just the outside pockets on the backpack. Then on here we have kind of a basic top pocket right here, a little small guy, nothing super crazy. We have our main pocket. Zip that guy open. You have tons of different slots and storage options. You have a little mesh thing. You have a zipper pocket. You have all sorts of options for putting your stuff in there and organizing it while you're out there. All right, then we got another side pocket here. This guy's pretty small. I'm not quite sure what you'd put in here, but if you have something kind of small you want to put in there, honestly, you might be able to. Let's see. Pull my phone out. Oh, you can fit a phone in here. Oh, yeah. Okay, you can fit a phone in that pocket. You know, if that's what you wanted to do, you can fit a phone in there. Pretty cool. Front pocket, of course, right here on the front. Plenty of space kind of in this whole front center option here. And then you have another side pocket, another kind of small guy on the side, about the same size as the other side. So, has lots of cool features to it. And again, one of the things I really like about these is just their quality of them. They feel good. The zippers feel good. The straps feel good. Everything was kind of thought out throughout the process of designing these and making them. To the point where, yeah, they look really good and they functioned really good, which is something that's hard to say on a lot of cases. A lot of things now are either they don't look good, but they work, or they look good, but they don't work very well. So these kind of fit kind of both those categories there. They look good and they function good as well. Really nice bags to take a look at. Obviously, you pay a little bit of premium for the quality on these. Let's talk about prices on these guys. So obviously, you pay a little bit more, kind of looking for the nicer premium kind of quality you get here. So on this backpack right here, you're looking at $79 for the backpack. For a nice travel commuter backpack that's going to last you a long time, that's not bad. That's a pretty good price for a good quality backpack that's going to last you a long time. So, cool backpack, 79 bucks. The chest bag is $89. Now, that's a little high, I feel like, but again, you're kind of getting the quality. If you want something that looks really good and has kind of all these different features to it, and again, quality, not really gonna looks good and functions good, you know, this would be a good option for you. In my opinion, that's a little steep for, I feel like, a sling bag, but you know, it might fit some of you guys and might work for kind of what you're looking for a little bit better. But for the backpack, I feel like that's kind of a really good price for what you're looking for. Did I even mention what these guys are made out of? They're made out of an Oxford cloth. It's actually a water-resistant fabric. You can kind of tell by the way this fabric is. It's going to repel water pretty well and be pretty water-resistant, which again, commuting on your bike, kind of an important thing. You don't really have fenders sometimes. It's going to rain. It's nice to have your stuff nice and protected in a water-resistant bag. So big thanks to BANGE for sending these bags out to me so I can show you kind of a different style commuter bag that might fit you guys a little bit better in your life and in your busy professional life where you want to ride your bike to work, but you want to look professional at the same time, but you need to carry stuff. Good options right here. Or even want to do some travel this next year. Great backpacks, especially the backpack. Great bags to do that, to get out there, travel with, keep everything secure, separated. Kind of hard to beat, right? If you guys are interested in checking out either one of these bags, there's going to be a link in the description down below to both of these. Check them out. There's also going to be a link to BANGE down below as well. They offer tons of different styles of bags, like a ridiculous amount of bags. Go check them out. If these aren't your style of bag, I guarantee they're going to have something that fits your style. If you guys enjoyed the video or maybe learned something about kind of commuter bags, give this video a big thumbs up. Appreciate the support. Any comments or questions, let me know down in the comment section below. Love talking to you guys. Love answering questions you guys have. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching today.